My uncle passed a G name, my dad L name.
Hello,
Dad Hi, Debbie, how are you? At tract, he passed it April, October, super. Okay, Jamie Hughes, we've got Jamie. We got another one there. We got that's somebody trying to say hello to you. Okay, so Debbie, how much you got? How much we got here? We got what was your dad's name? Robert?
Robert. He was called Bobby, and he
Okay.
died of throat cancer.
Yes, he's talking about now. Was there anything done to his throat?
Yes, he had to have a um like a trach. He had
Hmm.
several problems.
Yeah, because he's making like a cut or something. So that means, and
Yes,
he keeps doing this. And
yes,
then
he
what
got
was
to the
the,
point he couldn't swallow food. He couldn't talk. Nothing.
yeah. And then what is it with the, what was it? It was it April or the A name?
Now
I
the
did, hang on.
April, we have several family members born in April, but his birthday is in October. When you mentioned
Oh,
October,
okay. Yeah, I heard October. Okay, so Robert's talking about October. And then anything to do with the fourth?
the fourth.
Because April is the fourth month. So sometimes when they say October and then they do April, sometimes and because I get both. When I get a month, I get like October could be October 10th or 10. It can mean April. April can be April or 4. And when they do that, it can be 4/14/24.
See, October 14th is Bobby's birthday.
There you go.
For
See,
Robert.
that's how they do that. So I got to keep with it because if spirit's trying to tell me something, they'll just keep saying it over and over and over again.
And
So you're
I'm sorry, my oldest daughter, which is his first grandchild, she was born October the 14th on his birthday.
okay. So he's going to continue to watch over her. And then your name is Dee. And I kept getting somebody with my name. I asked somebody earlier, does somebody have my name? So Robert could have been coming in earlier trying to say your name
Yeah, it's
because
Deborah, but it's just spelled different than yours.
yeah, well, still a nice name, just saying.
Isn't
Okay.
it just wonderful?
Yes. So what is it in December though? Why does he keep doing that again?
December. Now, see, we don't, well, we've got a lot of birthdays in December as well, but every Christmas, Bobby, that's
Hmm.
what I knew my dad is, Bobby. Every
Okay.
Christmas, he did this painting, a nativity scene on the mirror. Every Christmas for my
Wow.
grandma. He did it for her. And her birthday was in December, December the 5th.
There, okay. So because he seems to be talking a lot about like I've been asking about the 25th all night. So somebody keeps referencing December 25th. Yeah, so if Christmas was important to him and if he was
Yeah,
creative, he could be talking about memories or something that you would know that he did at Christmas time.
those
If he is,
paintings.
yeah, so if he's talking about his throat, and again, I think it could be Robert that could also be talking about somebody's head.
That would be my nephew that was 4 years old with a
There's
G
the
name.
four. Okay, see, there's the
Oh, there
four,
is a four
there's the
again.
G name.
Yes.
And what was their name? What was that G name?
Oh, you want me to tell you the name?
Is that a Gus sound or a J?
It's
Just
a GR,
GR. So Greg?
Grayson.
Grayson. Okay, I didn't hear that then. Okay, so
He had the
the
hydrocephalus. He had a plate put in his head. He was born blind.
oh my goodness. Remember I said
Yeah,
too there was a pain in my right eye?
I hadn't heard you say that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, so there well that was a while ago, but I think I've had Robert in here for a while because I wrote his
probably.
name. Yeah, and I wrote his name way back here. Okay, so he's been waiting for me to get to you. And he could be watching over this person with the G name that has something to do with the head.
Right, the
There's,
hydrocephalus.
yeah, there's something going on with the head. And if the person is also blind, there's angel wings. There, Robert keeps sending these angel wings.
Um, Grayson passed.
So he's with him.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
He was,
And what about the mother?
which
Why are they
mother?
talking about, well, Grayson's mother, what did her name start
Oh,
with?
Jay.
But she's not that Jen name, is she?
No, but
June?
she's no, she's a Jacqueline and her sister is Jennifer. They're twins.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say that the Jen, I could hear Jen's name. So if Jacqueline is over there with her baby Grayson, and Bobby is who to her?
Bobby would be a great grandfather.
Okay, so all these people are coming in to say hello to you,
Wow.
to let you know that they're all safe. They're watching over you for some reason. So are you going through something?
I've been very depressed, Deborah. Very
Okay.
depressed. I
Okay.
with the cancer I had,
Hmm.
and then with the traumatic injury from a dog biting half my finger off, yes, I've been very depressed.
Okay. So you got through the cancer?
Yes, I'm in remission right now, 1 year, but in
Okay.
remission.
Well, those are called angel wings because they were protecting somebody in the living. That's why I thought maybe Grayson was being protected. Then they go, no, ask her about herself. So if
Yes.
you have gone through something in the last year that was for growth, and we all, not we all, but some of us go through more than others. And I mean,
Sure.
I've talked to Devinder about this too. Like years ago, I went through I was in the hospital for a whole month, didn't even know if I was going to make it. Those things can be very traumatic. And I know we went for a bicycle ride and we went past the hospital that I actually was in for a whole month, didn't know if I was going to come out of it or not. And he looked behind to see if I was okay because I was on my bicycle, my bicyclette, and he saw me crying and he goes, "What's wrong?" And I just kept saying, "That's that place right there." Going past
Mm,
that hospital triggered something in me. So
yes.
when we go through stuff, Debbie, it's to make us or break us. It's to make us stronger or see what we're going to go through, what we want to, how we choose to live our lives after that. And I think once I realized that that place was very traumatic for me and releasing it and letting it go, knowing I got through it, that made me stronger.
Yes. I mean, right now it's just as bad for me if I see a dog and it comes running at me, or
Hmm.
I get, I'm nervous. I can't do anything. I just freeze.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. Again, used to do papers with my kids, and a dog attacked me, and it took me a long time to get over that.
You
I
know,
opened up a door.
when
Back in
you
those days, you
mentioned
could throw newspapers in people's houses. You
right,
open the door and throw them.
yes.
Well, this dog was the size of a man when it came, and
Oh
it
my
it
God.
went for him. Well, it was my fault. I shouldn't open the door. It wasn't the people's fault, but I can understand where you're coming from, Debbie. But this is supposed to make you stronger. And these souls
I
that are
hope
trying to come
so
through,
somehow.
well, try to be strong. Do your prayer work, do your
I
meditation, do your
know.
grounding, and know
And
that they're watching over you.
when you mentioned April,
Yeah.
Grayson's mom, Jacqueline, she's
Hmm.
born in April. Her and her sister,
Okay.
that's her twin, April the 18th. No,
18.
yeah, they're the 18th because the other twins in my family are April the 15th. So Grayson's mom's April the 18th.
Okay. So that April could have been her way of coming in. Also, these souls are all watching over you. They're all on your team. They're all trying to help you get through this last year that you've gone through.
I have more family on that side than I have on this side.
Yeah.
My
But they're
son and
watching
my
over you.
daughter.
They're
Usually my
watching over you.
son tries to come through.
Yeah, but what he'll do now is you already know that he's with you. If I
Yes.
brought him through, or you've had some other medium bring him through, he's going to say, "Look at mom, look at who else is watching over you. We're all here
Mm.
cheering you on."
And
So,
I lost him. No, his birthday is in October as well.
okay. Nothing to do with the ninth, though, is there?
Mm,
19.
the ninth, the only thing the ninth is my daughter I lost was in September, the ninth month,
Okay.
because I lost her September the 8th, my son August the 8th.
Oh, okay. So have I brought through these people before? Your son and your
I
daughter-in-law?
It was my daughter, my little baby girl. Um,
Oh,
she was just 3 days. My son was 31 when he took his life.
uh-oh. Okay.
Yes.
That wasn't with a pew pew though, was it?
No, that was
No.
around the
Okay.
neck.
Oh, okay. Oh, the throat. Okay. I mean, he could
Yeah.
have been trying to come in. I just didn't get his name. But I do have somebody that's been standing in the back talking about a pew pew. So I didn't bring them forward right away. I
Right.
don't know if I'm going to bring them forward, but
And then
your
my
son.
husband, he was murdered in the army. When you mentioned the military uniform before with the other lady, my first husband, he was murdered in the military, in the army.
But not with a pew pew.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I again, like I said, I still have somebody standing behind me that keeps saying pew pew,
My niece, I had a niece that did though.
but not a K or a C name, is it?
No, it was a S.
Okay, no. The one I think I've got is a K or a K sound.
No, I don't. No, I
Yeah,
don't have.
I don't think it's at
She did,
yours.
and then I had a cousin. We called him Benji. He did. Both of those two did.
Oh, okay. So you do have people that did do that. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
my
I'm
cousin is named Albert Benjamin, but we called him Benji.
okay. Well, I can't prove it, but okay. There
But the
could be
last,
people that are close to you, or on the other side that are with family members that did say that they passed away with a pew pew that could be connected to you. I'm just not getting their names.
right, and the
So,
last time we talked, and you asked me about the 14th, I'm like, I don't really know. And then then afterwards, my grandmother, the one who pretty much raised me, she died May the 14th, and my favorite sister, that was just 11 months older than me, she
mhm.
died on May the 14th. Both
Oh,
of them
wow.
died on the
I know
14th.
sometimes too, that's why you have to go back and listen to your readings because sometimes when I'm
Yes.
firing stuff at you, it's really hard to go, What does she mean?" And I kind of put you on the spot. But Deb,
And when
know
you've
that,
had so many to die, I mean, you're right. It's best to go back and listen.
yeah, go back and listen and then see if you can make things fit. But listen to everybody's reading because a lot of the times your loved ones are coming in, and because I don't know who they are, and I don't know, really, I don't know who I'm talking to, I could be talking to anybody. But they will say 3 or 4 things that will make sense to you.
Yes, and
So,
this really did with Bobby Robert.
yeah. So know that your loved ones are with you. They know what you've gone through in the last year. They're sending you a lot of love, especially your son, all these other souls that are what. And another thing too, when these other souls come in, that means your son is with these other souls. He lets those souls come in to let his mother know that he's not alone. He's with all these other souls too.
I'm
Okay?
surprised, but I could see him pushing everybody out the way.
No, we all get to go home, Deb. They're very evolved. And there's no another thing too. If you come to me and I bring your son it might not come in the next time I read you. New
Right.
souls could come in because
Well,
that means he'd have to tell me all over again how he passed. He'd probably want to try to say the same thing. No, they won't because they already know
no.
that they said that to me. So now your
Right.
son is going, hey, well, let's bring in Robert, let's bring in Grayson, let's bring in Jacqueline, let's bring in Jennifer, and then I'll tell my mom I'm with the guess who I met? That's why
Right.
they tell you these things because
Well, I appreciate you.
they're not going to say the same thing over and over again. That's like you and I going out for lunch and talking about the same thing every time
Same
we go out to
thing.
lunch. They're not going to
Right.
do that. But they're going to say, you know what, Mom, we know what you went through in the last year. We're protecting you. We're watching over you. And we
Well,
love you.
thank
And
you so much.
guess who I'm with on the other side? That's
I
what they
needed
do.
to hear that tonight. I really did. So thank you again, Deborah,
You're
so much.
welcome, Debbie. Thank you so much.
So
Thanks
much.
for all your
Thank
support
you.
too. You take care. And we're sending you lots
Anytime.
of love, Debbie. Stay
Oh,
strong.
thank you. And as far
Okay.
as the flooding, the
Oh, you did me. I have to take a break. So sometimes I get overwhelmed. So while I'm talking to Britt, I'll try and take a little bit of a a break. And I'm going to talk about the one with the pew pew as well. I'm just waiting for them to come back. Never met anyone as Debbie, thank you. Love you, Debbie. Thank you. Hi, Britt. So let's do a recap. Britt, what can you
Okay.
take?
I could take the G name, April,
Okay.
March, November,
Oh wow.
traumatic brain injury, and the chest or like the neck.
The neck as well?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened to the neck? Why did they make me feel that there was something going on there?
He was intubated for a while and then
Yeah,
had a
there was a
trach.
there was a cut.
Yeah,
Somebody said they cut. Okay. And the G name. So is that like a Gus sound or a J?
it was a just sound.
Okay. But
But
there
I also
wasn't a,
have a gus sound that's related to the same person.
okay, a Gus sound as well?
Yeah, but female.
Yeah. So that's not like a Gale.
Gladys.
Okay. Gladys, no. I don't know if I heard that or not. Okay. I don't think I heard that. But I heard it with the G, I heard a strong R. So is
Um,
this like a Jerry, a Gary? Like that's what I thought I heard.
George.
George? Okay. Oh, did I write down George? Hang on. I forget what I said. Yeah, okay. So we were getting somebody by the name of George. Okay. So again, sometimes I write things down and then I forget that I even wrote it down or said it. Okay. So if there's a George, and there was a lot of G sounds, I think I said Glenn. So maybe they were trying to say Gladys. I don't know. Okay. And again, sometimes I just hear the first two letters and then I guess. But what they'll keep doing is they'll just keep coming back. So George and Gladys, who are they to you?
George is my dad and Gladys is my grandmother, his mother.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that would be why they would come in together. And why did somebody just make me feel like I was gasping for air there?
Gladys, my grandma, she had very bad lungs. She had emphysema and COPD, and she was
Okay.
constantly on oxygen.
Okay, so what I wrote down was COPD.
Oh
So
wow.
okay. Yeah. So oh, I like to comment on this person here. I don't know why, but see Al, they always come in and go spirit-led connection, spirit-led. They always say something like that. I think that's so cool. I don't know why I see them every time they come in. So hello, Al. I don't know who they are, but they always come in. I always see their comment. Makes me laugh. I don't know why. Don't know why, Al. Okay, George and Glad. Okay, COPD, and then who is the April?
My birthday's in April.
Okay, so and then I was getting something to do with the 9th or the 19th.
My dad's accident was March 19th.
There you go. Okay, and we did get the nine. I just put that there. Then where is it? Yeah, I just put the 19 there, but I already got the 19. But I put April, March, and then what was the November?
He passed in November.
But nothing to do with the 20th or the 25th.
The 27th.
Oh shoot, missed it. Oh, there we got somebody just subscribed. 27. Okay. And then so dad's trying to say hello to you. And then what else was he saying when I was getting that? Oh, we were talking about babies.
Yeah.
What was it with the baby?
I had two babies.
Oh, that's nice. So did that happen after dad, or is he talking
Yeah.
about? Okay, so that means he's trying to tell you that he did meet the babies um, before you. So those soul or the soul energy he was able to meet before. Now, where was the A? Other than April, why was somebody talking about A or E? Mama Tracy, do you know that?
Our last name starts with E, or my sister starts with an A.
Okay, but no AM. Anne and M.
I
Is there a
don't.
Mike? Is there a Mike?
A Mark.
Mark? Yeah, I can hear. Okay, who's Mark?
Mark was actually my dad's best friend who was with him when he got into the motorcycle accident,
Oh.
who also
So your
passed.
dad had the pain.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So he's trying to get me to go back when I was saying the pain in my head. Remember, I kept saying there's a
yeah.
sharp pain in my head? Okay, so did I write all that stuff down? And you're the George, right? Yeah. George is over here. Yeah, look at so when I was bringing George in and I was trying to find out who I was with, George said head.
That would make sense.
And then I thought we were referencing Hannah May at that time. So was George also trying to tell me something to do with the month of May?
May.
Or that was when we were saying Mark, right? Mark. Yeah, right here. Hold on. There, down here,
Oh,
Mark. Okay, that's my chicken scratch. Now, who is Kim? Why did I write down the name Kim?
Um, not Kim, but a similar Faye name.
Ken?
Kate.
Kimberly? Who is that?
Kate is my sister.
Oh, but I thought you had a ace name sister.
I do. I have a bunch of sisters.
Oh, you have a bunch?
I
Is there
do.
5 of you? Huh.
Actually, there's four living, but my mom did have a miscarriage, so there in total would be five.
Yeah, they're saying there was 5 in total.
But my mom never found out if the baby she had lost was a girl or a boy.
I don't know that. I just know that she had 5 children. Is your mom gone?
No, she's still around.
Oh, I'm not wishing anything bad on your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. X-nay that. Okay. Well, George could be acknowledging the 5 children. There could be one that's over him, over there with him. He could be talking about your children. I think your dad is trying to tell me something to do with anything that special that happened. So I don't know if somebody got married, somebody graduated. There seems to be something that he's trying to talk about that would be special.
Um, Most of his daughters have graduated since he passed, and we all have gotten engaged in the past like 5 months.
The 5 in the last 5 months.
Yeah.
So he's telling me that he's seeing everything that his babies are doing.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And anything to do with June,
That's my sister with the A name's birthday.
Amy, AM. She's the AM name. Okay.
No, A-L, Allie.
Oh, Allie. Okay. Why is he saying M?
M.
And
Um,
that, you see the way you said that? I could have swore you said Amy. So that's how I'm getting things. It's said really fast, and then I have to interpret it. So if Allie, and then if I had it wrong, he'll say, no, no, the one that was born in June, and then then you'll correct me.
right, okay.
Okay, but I could have swore I heard Amy. Amy. And why does he keep saying M?
Unless it's Mark.
Yeah, we got Mark, but who was Mark?
Mark was his best friend.
Oh, that's right.
And it's interesting because he was with him when he had passed, and then a few months after, Mark passed away ultimately the same way.
Oh my goodness. So Mark and George are together.
They are.
Wow. Okay. And W? What's the W? Wha
I don't know.
Wendy, William, wha. That was a strong W. That was like a like that.
Yeah, honestly,
Jessica. Yeah, Jessica, can you take the W? Is that Jessica? The one that's got the star, the heart, and the sunflower? Yeah, I just heard that very loudly, like, whoa. Okay, well, I'm gonna let that one come in. And then I'm going to say your dad is saying hello to you. He's talking about his throat, his head. He's talking about what he went through. Did you not get to say goodbye?
We said goodbye the day before he had passed. He spent 9 months in the ICU, and they kind
Okay.
of suspected, so we said goodbye, but not knowing if that was going to be like the final goodbye.
Okay. But you were there when he crossed over, though, were you?
No,
No. Okay. That's what he's making me feel. Because it's making me feel that the people weren't around the bed. Sometimes souls will say, "Oh, they were all around the bed. I heard them talking. I heard music and stuff like that." But he's saying that you weren't there.
no, nobody was.
So that when they say they didn't get a chance to say goodbye, that means that the people weren't there. Now, if you said goodbye on another day, okay, but he's trying to tell me that you weren't there the day that he took his last breath,
That's
and
correct.
you weren't supposed to be there.
I find comfort in that because I've
Yeah.
carried guilt for not being there.
No, you weren't supposed to be there. And I tell this story all the time when I'm on here. We stayed with my dad for 2 weeks straight. There was always somebody with him day and night. We did it in shifts. And the one night the doctor came in and said, "Look at you guys, get out of here. Your dad's resting peacefully. Go upstairs." We even stayed in the
That's when
hospital.
he went.
Yep.
Yep. I
The
felt
minute
like
we
that
left
was
the room, we
haunting
didn't even
too.
get upstairs to the room. And the phone rang. The nurse said, "You might want to get back down here. Your dad's leaving."
Wow.
We didn't even make it. And I know he planned it that way. He didn't want us there when he passed away. So your dad is saying the same thing. You weren't supposed to be there, and he's sending you a lot of love, and he loves his girls dearly. And whatever you've had, babies, weddings, graduations, he's saying he's there for it all.
I love that. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a good night, Britt. Thank you so
You
much for
too. Take
joining me.
care. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, makes okay. Are you? Oh, there we are. Hi, Kathy Robinson. Thank you
Hey,
so much. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
good. Okay, so sometimes when I hear your voice, it helps for me to connect. You have to understand, I've been just doing spirit led, so now I have to ask my guides and teachers to actually bring me who you want to talk to. So just let me give me a second to see if I can tap into that. Okay.
Sure.
Um, Now, is there a female gone for you?
Yes.
Because when I said your name, the see when you say somebody's name, um, that it actually is for me, it's a ticket into the spirit world. I can yell out the name, and then what they do is they say that there's a female stepping forward for you. So is this like a mother figure to you?
Aunt?
Is this on mom's side?
Yes, on mom's side.
Okay, hold on. And who's the A or E name?
Um, E would be a um
EL?
great grandmother on my dad's side.
Oh. Why were we talking about mom and the female? So the female could be the grandmother on your dad's side,
Yeah.
but is that who you wanted to talk to?
No.
No.
But that's okay.
Okay, well, hold on.
I hate to say
Maybe we'll
sorry,
get
great
there.
grandma.
Okay. So who is this EL name? L? L? EL. That's what they said. EL.
I don't know.
Okay, so let's go back. There's a female that says that they're connected to your mother.
Yes.
Then they said an A or E sounding name. Female connected to your mother. And you say this is your mother's sister?
Yes.
Why would she be saying an A name?
Oh,
Mm.
there's that my mother had a okay.
An
I have
Ann?
another aunt that passed a long time ago, and her name was a name.
But not an AL.
No,
An N? Ann?
no.
So now I can hear an N and an L. That doesn't make sense to me. So So what they should be telling me is what their name is. So let's see if we can get the female to step forward. So sometimes when they don't tell me their names, not that I'm wishing anything bad on your mother, but is your mom going through something?
Yeah, she's in a nursing home with Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why the sister is coming in. There could be another female coming in as well. They seem to be wanting to talk about the mother figure. If the mother figure's not gone, that means that they're either worried about them.
Okay, yeah. And my mom,
Mhm. Yeah, don't volunteer because
I'm not. I'm
I
shutting up.
get stronger when you don't volunteer. Okay,
Zip
so
it.
has they were making me feel that they wanted to talk about your mom. So
Me too.
has yeah, and they're making me feel that whatever she's going through is progressing.
Yes.
Now, has she fallen?
She falls all the time.
Okay.
She's disabled. She's on hospice.
Okay. They're and again, I will hope your mother has a miracle, but they're sending me angel wings. Who's
Okay.
the K name? K, K or C?
No, that's my son.
Your son?
Yes,
And
my son.
is he still here?
Nope,
Oh,
he's on the other side.
okay. 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 And is he the K or the C? K.
Both.
I'm sorry? C?
He's both.
He's a
Say it
K and
again.
a C.
And
Casey?
that's
Is
it.
that his name?
Yes.
Casey?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God. That's what I heard. KC. KC. And I'm saying, what? K or a C? Okay. So Casey is
Uh-huh.
the one that's actually watching over your mom?
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Now, did Casey die tragically?
Yes.
Nothing to do with unliving himself.
No.
Okay. So is that your family with the pew pew?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, we target shot all the time, but not,
Is
you
that a
know.
memory for Casey?
For me and Casey, we shot all the time.
Yes, he's got a pew pew in his hand.
Yes. Yes,
And
and
he's
we had
saying,
quite a collection.
yes, like he's
Yeah.
talking about his pew pews.
Yeah, yeah. He wanted to make sure if I died, he'd get all my guns because we'd go
Yes.
blind together.
Well, just know that he's got his own collection of pew pews on the other side.
He was a police officer,
Oh my goodness.
an
Okay.
active duty shooter. I mean, an active instructor for active shooters. He was an instructor.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
because
every
he's
his life was all about guns.
yes, it is because it's we have to say pew pew here because we're not allowed to say that
Oh,
word.
yeah,
Yeah.
the yeah.
Yeah, I could get banned for saying that word. Okay, so he is telling me to tell you, KC is telling
Uh-huh.
me to tell mom I'm still shooting. He is standing behind me with a pew pew in his hand.
Of course he is.
And he's tell her that I'm shooting.
Yeah, I believe it.
Oh my
He's
goodness,
got
I
he
didn't know what to think of that because I thought, did you die tragically? What's going on? So who had the
Oh,
cancer? And he says he's watching over mom, the grandmother, the mom.
okay.
And he's making me feel that there's something that's progressing. So you said she's in palliative?
I don't know what that means.
Is she like in the last stages of life?
We think so, and then she pops back up.
I'll check back up again. Okay. God bless her.
So
Okay.
circle of life, we think, oh no, and then boom, she's back.
So why were they telling me? Why was Casey telling me that that she's fallen or that she
She
keeps falling?
she was falling all the time. She's disabled. She has arthritis in her back, and she falls all the time. And that's
Okay.
why I had to put her into a assistant living because
Okay.
I can't pick her up.
Right. So you did the right thing.
Yeah. Well,
And
good.
then
That's why I was trying to
yeah, you did the
get
right thing.
confirmation.
Yeah,
I didn't want my
because
dad mad at me.
no, no. And who is the D name?
That is my husband.
Is he
He's
gone?
on this side. No, he's on this side.
Oh, okay. Again, not wishing anything bad on him. So is he the Dan or Dun? Dun.
Do you want
Doug?
me to tell you?
Doug? Doug. I
No,
just can hear the D name. Daryl? I don't know.
no.
I can't hear it. Who's the D name? D.
His dad. Do you want me to tell you?
Well, I want. Is there somebody in the spirit world that has a D name that your Casey could be with? Dun.
Mm,
Okay. Well, this is
I have
D
to
name is
think.
Casey's dad, right?
Casey, huh?
Okay. The
Yeah, the
D
D
name, the
name is.
guy that you're
Oh,
married
and
to,
then
is
his
that
brother's
Casey's
name.
dad?
The D name is Casey's dad and his brother
Okay. He's
is
trying to
a D
say D
name.
names. Now, is
Yeah.
anybody a DA name?
Yes.
And is that
His
like a
dad.
David? D-
Uh, no
Dave.
V.
I can hear Day. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Day. Okay, what's
You're
his
getting
name?
there.
Dale? What is
Dale.
it?
Dale.
Look what I wrote down.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Dale. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's his
Okay.
daddy.
Okay. So he's trying to say, Mom, can you say hi to Dad for me? His name's Dale, by the way. Deb, can you just mention that to her? She might not know. And if he's got a brother that's got a D, he must have a good sense of humor. Your son,
He does.
yeah.
He does.
Was he a big boy? Like very,
Oh yeah, he did CrossFit. He was strong. He's
yeah,
one of the strongest people I know.
yeah.
And
Because
cute.
he's making me feel that he might have been tall as well.
Yes, yeah, we're
Yeah,
all
because he's
tall.
showing my son. I have a son that's about 6'2" or 6'3", something like that.
Oh yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
showing me that he was very tall, very fit.
Yeah.
But did he die tragically though?
Yes, he sure did.
Yeah. Was this some sort of accident?
Yes. Uh-huh. They were behind a school bus.
Yeah, it's making me feel it was some sort of accident.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. They
Okay,
got
so
him and his
and was there anything to do with his head?
um yeah, I mean, you
Like
get hit by a trash truck.
okay, so
Yeah,
was he
smushed him. Yeah.
sandwiched? Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
he's trying to
Yeah.
explain this to me, and he's making me feel, but Mom, I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm all right. And we're all up here watching over the female. Doesn't tell me what her name is, but they're watching over this female. They're trying to get me to answer your question that you did the right thing,
Okay.
and nobody's angry at you. Nobody's going to be mad at you. It takes a lot to look after people that are going through stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how old you are, but you can't, when you're getting
I'm
older,
old.
you can't pick people. Yeah, me too. Join the club. But we can't be picking people off the floor. We can hardly get out of the chair, let alone pick somebody up off
That's
the
right.
floor. So your dad could be, and who's the H name? I heard that earlier.
His my dad's mother,
Helen?
my grandmother. Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
Helen?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your dad is trying to tell me that tell Kathy. Oh, you're the cunning, by the way, too. Okay,
Yeah.
so that he's with Helen. Helen says
Yeah.
hi. And who played the piano? I
Oh.
can hear piano
Um
music.
my great grandmother Edna, she had a
Oh,
piano in her house, and when I was little I would play it.
oh, oh, did you really? Because somebody said
Hmm.
they liked. How am I going to put this? Because I didn't know you played the piano. What they said was I liked to listen to the piano.
Yeah.
So I didn't know it was you. I thought it was somebody in spirit that played the
Well,
piano. So
I'm
they're
not good
making
at
me.
it. I was
Didn't
just
say you were good. We didn't say you were good. Kathy, I don't think that came out of my mouth. I just said you played.
it's the chopsticks or whatever.
No, but they used to think that it was fun, or they used to enjoy the person playing the piano. So I did not know
Yes,
it was
that's the
you.
memory I have from and my
Okay.
great grandmother's. That's my
Okay.
memory.
All right. Well, they're trying to tell you that they're these, and again, they will come in with memories. They want you to remember them in good times. They don't want you to remember them when they were sick, or when they were passing away. But your son is saying that he loves you, that he's safe now and on the other side. So I don't know if you didn't get to say goodbye to him. He's again snapping his
No.
fingers. So did he go quickly?
Yeah, sure
Yeah.
did. Him and his
Yeah.
daughter.
He's saying that he was like here 1 minute, gone the next. But he's making
So,
me feel that, what is the picture? Why is he talking about the picture? Was there like a plaque or something that was done?
um,
Is there something done in his memory?
yeah, yeah. His uniform and all his awards and badges and stuff is in a shadow box.
Okay, and that's
But
hanging up.
today, yeah, and
What did you
today
do?
we did. Today we went, and his daughter's memory had a scholarship at the high school, so we did that with his wife, Casey's
Okay,
wife. They do it for his daughter, so that was a big little
okay. Because he's
plaque type
talking of,
thing.
yeah, he's saying something was done in his memory or something happened. And he wants to let you know, or he let his family know that he was there when this happened.
That's nice.
Yeah. And this is his way of saying, I love you, Mom. I'm still around. I'm still watching. I still see
And he's still
everything.
doing pew pews.
Hey, I'm sorry.
And he's still into the pew pews.
Oh my goodness. I couldn't believe it. Like, because he was standing there and he didn't have one.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I thought
you
maybe
never
I
can
was
have
going to,
one. It's like glazed potato chips.
I thought maybe I had somebody that did something really terrible with the pew pews. And I thought, oh my goodness, because he was standing right here. Like, I was surprised. I kept looking at the box thinking he was going to set it off because he was just standing there with his pew pew. That's why I keep saying, I'm going to bring somebody in with a pew pew. So I think we found the pew pew guy.
Yeah, you definitely found the pew
Yeah.
pew guy.
So this is his way of saying, Mom, it's me. Remember the times we used to go and do that together? Happy memories. He's going to continue to watch over his daughter. Whatever this was done today, if it was done today, he was there.
Yeah.
He's saying that he saw what they did in his memory. So please know your son loves you and that he's at peace and he's with family on the other side. Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Kathy. Thank you for all the gifts and all your support. And you're an
Uh,
amazing person. You got a great sense of humor. So, and so did your
Thank
son.
you.
Yeah. So
All
thank you
right.
so much.
All
Okay,
right.
hon.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's so cute. Original M's. Where's Original M's? I gotta pray for you, Victoria. Jessica, we're gonna put you on the screen. Okay, what do we got? Jessica. Hi.
How are you?
Okay, I'm good. Thanks, Jessica. Thank you for all the gifts and thanks for all the support. Okay, so why did they, when I'm talking to you, why did they bring in the AL name? You said that was your last name?
Yeah,
So is that your name is AL?
it's Alderman.
Alderman. Alderman. And is there a male crossed over?
Yes, I have
Oh,
a
that
few
was
of them.
nice. Did you hear that?
No.
You okay? Jeez. I think something just died there. Crawled up inside of you and died. I was like, that's all I heard. Oh, heck. Okay, I'm supposed to be serious. This is serious stuff. Serious stuff. Okay, so there seems to be a male coming in. Who is that? Is that Mr. Alderman?
I do have my grampy up there, and
Okay.
I have a few males that are on the Alderman side that are gone.
Okay, but who wants to be called Mr. Alderman?
So that would be my grandfather.
Okay, and who's the J name?
So that's his name.
James Alderman?
No, it's
J
J.A.
J J A. I can hear the J A, and I guess. So is he Jack?
Yes, he is.
Jack Alderman?
Hmm.
Okay, I can hear the Jack. Okay, Jack Alderman. Well, Jack Alderman, and what about your dad? Is this dad Mr. Alderman? So it's got to be Mr. Jack Alderman. He I don't know whether was he in the military?
He was.
Yeah, I just saluted the man.
He was.
Okay. Okay. And then so this is your dad's dad?
He is.
And is your dad gone?
No, he's the only one left on like the children that are left. He's the
Who's the
only one.
P? Who's the P name?
So that's my nanny.
Aw, is she like a PA? Pa?
PA, yep.
So is she
She's,
like a I can't, Pauline?
yes.
Pauline? Okay.
Mm,
So Pauline is who again? Your grandmother?
yes.
That's not Mr. Alderman's wife, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, they're coming in saying hello to you. Now, why would they? And that's Jack. That's your dad.
Hmm.
Let's put Jack here. That's your dad's mom and dad.
Yes.
Who's the B?
So
Bah.
that would be my dad's so he goes by his middle name, but his name that he was given at birth is a B name.
Yeah, I can't hear the second letter. Bah. So is he a BR name? Bah.
Yes.
Bah. 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 So is he Brian or something?
Yes.
Okay. Um, and who is Brian? This is his brother?
So this is my dad.
Oh, Brian is your dad. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
But he's
he's
the only one alive, right?
yes.
So his family, Pauline and Jack,
Hmm.
are saying hi to you and him.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Now, why are they saying, okay, hold on. Usually when they do that, there could be something that they're worried about.
Yeah, so he's not in the best of health.
Yeah. They're making me feel that they're watching over him.
Hmm. That makes sense. That makes complete sense.
Um, and is there anything to do with diabetes?
Yes, he has diabetes.
Okay. Um, and okay, we had Al. That's how we got Alderman, and then he told me his name is Jack. So why is he doing the L again? The L. La.
So my sister is an L name.
Like Lynn? L,
No, it's Leslie.
Lisa, Leslie,
Leslie.
Leslie?
Hmm.
Okay. And is there three of yous?
Um, so he has another child that I've never met. We don't know where he's at. My dad has another
Uh,
child. Yeah.
uh, so there's you and Leslie,
Hmm. And then
because
he
you're
has a
Jessica.
twin.
You're Jessica, right? No,
Yes.
yeah, Jessica. And oh, you're Lauren, Jessica Lauren.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, that could be what it is too. So there's Leslie, Jessica, but he says there's a third child.
Hmm. That
They
makes
say there's
sense.
a third child because dad's still here.
Yes.
And is there an S name?
Um,
Good night, Free. What's September to you? Birthday, anniversary of passing?
I can't think of September.
What's the ninth?
Um,
9/19/29.
it would have
500K.
been when my grandfather passed away. I never got to meet him.
You didn't get to meet him?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm hearing an M name. So is he trying to say May 9th?
I know my parents' anniversaries is tomorrow.
Oh, okay. But that's Brian and your mother.
Hmm.
So who would the M name be? This
So
is the
that
month
would
of.
be my mom's mom.
Is she the MAR name?
Yes.
Okay, so she could be the one that's wishing your mom and dad a not happy birthday, happy anniversary. And
Okay.
if it's tomorrow, what's the date tomorrow? Because I don't even know.
The 22nd.
22nd?
Hmm.
Okay, well, somebody could be wishing them a happy anniversary. And there could be a cuss sounding name as well.
Okay. I
So the
know I had a nickname when I was a baby that was a ka at the end. I couldn't say my name at all, and everyone used to call me it.
But
If
not Kaka.
no, it's Jekka.
Jekka.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if I heard that or not. I just can hear the ka sound. But no, I'm going to say there's something I'm missing. So the M name that is your mother's mother, was she's an MAR name, right?
Yes,
So, but she's not like a Margaret or something like that.
she's a Mary.
Oh, that's the number one MAR name. Okay, Mary. So where does the J or G come in other than you?
I have another uncle that's up there that is his name starts with a J.
But he's not a JO though, is he? No.
No.
What's June? No, I'm not hearing it right then. So what's June? June. Because it
Um,
sounds like John or June or Jun, like the Jun sound.
the only thing I could take for June is my great niece's birth month.
I
So
don't know if that's
next,
it or not.
yeah.
Okay, so if they've stopped, usually when they stop, because I only get a few minutes with you.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm going for an MRI test for to see
Yes,
if I
it's
need
about you.
to
It's
see if I need spine surgery or not. And I'm
okay.
really nervous about it.
No, they were just about to say it has nothing to do. They're stopping me because it's about you. I was just going to ask you, what are you going to be doing in June?
Yeah. And now
They're
you say the 9th. I remember it's the 9th. That's the day that I'm going, June 9th.
Yes, you're getting angel wings around you. There's a reason why I brought you on and I did the last reading for you because the angel said you cannot let her go. You have to tell her we're watching over her. And June 9th is going to be important.
Yeah, I get my test done to see if I need surgery on my back.
Okay. I'm going to say, I'm no doctor, but
Mhm.
they're going to be wrapping you with angel wings. So I want you to tell the souls that you trust them, you believe them, and visualize your back healing.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're making it for them. This is what they tell me. If I can get the date, if I can get you on here, and I can actually try to reassure you that you have guides, teachers, angels that are watching over and protecting you, they're trying to give you some kind of ease. They don't want you to be afraid or worried.
And that's exactly what I am.
They're
I'm
trying
terrified.
to ease
Yeah, I'm
your
terrified.
discomfort or your the fear that you might be carrying with this.
Hmm.
So if it's June 9th, they're trying to tell you they're going to be with you every step of the way. And these are guides, teachers, and angels.
Hmm.
Okay. So they're trying to give you some form of comfort.
Okay.
And these souls that are connected to Brian, they're going to be the ones that are going to be walking with you.
Okay, perfect. And he's
Okay.
actually the one that's going to be taking me up to get my test done
Well, there you
again.
go.
So makes
So they're
complete
going to
sense.
be with you, hun. So they're telling you try not to worry too much. You've got souls that are protecting you from the other side.
Perfect. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank
I
you.
wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Okay.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Okay, guys.